There's a pain in your chest that won't go away. Maybe it's from a relationship that shattered your heart, a dream that crumbled before your eyes, or a betrayal that left you questioning everything you thought you knew about people. Maybe it's the weight of failures that seem to follow you wherever you go, or the crushing realization that life didn't turn out the way you planned. You're broken, and you're wondering why God allowed it to happen. You're asking yourself, if God loves me, why did He let me go through this? I want you to know that your brokenness isn't an accident. It's not a mistake. It's not God punishing you or forgetting about you. Your brokenness is part of a divine process that you can't see yet, but it's working for your good in ways you never imagined. You had to be broken first because God needed to prepare you for something greater than what you could have handled in your whole self-sufficient state. Think about it this way. A seed has to be broken open before it can grow into a tree. The shell that once protected the seed has to crack and fall away for new life to emerge. Without that breaking, there would be no growth, no fruit, no shade for others to rest under. Your brokenness is like that cracked shell. It's painful, it's uncomfortable, and it feels like destruction. But it's actually the beginning of your transformation. When you were whole in your own eyes, when you thought you had everything figured out, when you were relying on your own strength and wisdom, you were limited. You could only go as far as your own abilities could take you. But God has plans for you that are bigger than your abilities. He has a purpose for your life that requires His strength, not yours. He has a calling on your life that demands His wisdom, not yours. And sometimes, the only way to get you to that place of complete dependence on Him is to allow you to be broken. The Bible tells us in 2 Corinthians 12 verse 9 that God's power is made perfect in weakness. When you're strong, you rely on yourself. When you're broken, you have no choice but to rely on God. And that's exactly where He wants you. Not because He enjoys seeing you suffer, but because He knows that's the only position from which you can receive the fullness of what He has for you. Look at the life of David. Before he became king, he was broken. He was rejected by his own family, hunted by King Saul, betrayed by people he trusted, and forced to live in caves like an outcast. For years, it looked like God's promise to make him king was never going to come true. But all that brokenness was preparing him to be the kind of king Israel needed. It was teaching him compassion for the outcast, humility in leadership, and complete dependence on God's strength rather than his own. Your brokenness is also preparing you to help others who will go through similar struggles. The comfort you receive from God in your broken state is not just for you. It's for everyone you're going to minister to later. 1 Corinthians 1 verse 4 tells us that God comforts us in all our troubles, so that we can comfort others with the same comfort we received from Him. Your pain is not pointless. It's preparing you to be a source of hope for someone else who's going through what you're going through right now. So don't despise your brokenness. Don't waste it by drowning in self-pity or bitterness. Instead, surrender it to God. Let Him use it. Let Him transform it. Let Him show you why it was necessary. Trust that the God who allowed you to be broken is the same God who specializes in putting broken things back together in ways that make them more beautiful than they ever were before.